talking, I don't sweat that. If they don't trust me either, I respect that. But she need down the ride, oh I bet that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that. Don't forget that, don't forget that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that. Don't forget that, don't forget that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is JH. How y'all doing, Postal family? Is everybody good? Is everybody cool? Everybody clean? Are you crisp? Are you feeling irie today? Yes, let us chat. Let us chat. But first, I want y'all to look at this and tell me if I didn't hold up to my word. Let me slide over a little bit, see if I can. Voila. Just so y'all know, Jay is a man of his words. Asked my ex-wife, what's Christine's total for the day? She said $517.45. Damn. Well, let's go over the Cash App, $517.45. We are going to pay it to Christine. Pay, leave a little note. Much love from your postal family. Here we go. Hey, this is hurting my heart right now. Put my foot in my mouth. But it's for a greater cause. Done. Sheesh. Okay. Alrighty then. Yeah, I held up my end of the bargain. I didn't think you guys were gonna come through together like that, but honestly, I truly appreciate what you guys did and have been doing for Christine. It means the world to her. You all have been reaching out to me in different modes and different methods. Some people don't have the Cash App, and a lady wrote to me today. And here's the letter. Well, she wrote, and she wrote on the cover of it. I don't know if you guys can zoom in and see, to my favorite YouTuber. It was really cool. But I wanna let you see what she did. Amazing, amazing. So now I gotta match another $100. Thanks. Sheesh. But I want to read this to you. I know this don't mean a lot to some of you, but this is the human side of postal workers. No matter what we're going through, this is truly appreciated. Jay, this comes as a heartfelt thank you for helping all of us, all of the postal family, but I know I should not be reading without my glasses. There it is, I can see now. This comes as a heartfelt thank you for helping all the postal family by sharing the information that you share. Because of the loan information that you shared, I can finish getting my house renovated. I moved to South Carolina from Brooklyn, New York 3 years ago and could not move into my house because of the living conditions. But thanks to you, I can now. Enclosed is $100 for Christine donation. God bless you and thanks again. Sincerely, I believe in you, JH. And this is amazing that people go out their way for each other here. And this is kind of what I tried to put this channel together for you guys. So I wanted to share some more information, not necessarily postal information, but information that I know helps. I know it might not help all of you, but if it helps one person, then I've done my due diligence. This is all about the American dream and wanting to own a home. And I recently got this information and I checked up on the information. I did the research just like I always do. And this has, like I said, nothing to do with the post office, but it is a way that we weren't taught. I don't know if it's a new program that you can actually go and own your own home is through USDA home loans, which is a government backed loan. Let me read you some information about it. I'm also going to leave a link to a video that I initially watched, and it shows you, it explains it a little bit better. And then I'm going to actually analyze the video for you and tell you what I think about it. All right. So if owning a home for you is something that you aspire to, just stick around or share this video. It's a USDA loan. USDA home loans offer several advantages that can make home ownership more accessible for qualified borrowers in designated rural areas. Here are some of the key benefits. No down payment. Unlike conventional loans that typically require 3.5% to 20% down, USDA loans allow you to finance 100% of the purchase price. This can free up significant savings that you can use for other expenses. Competitive interest rates. Because USDA loans are guaranteed by the government, they often come with lower interest rates compared to conventional loans. This can translate to lower monthly payments with significant savings over the life of the loan. Honestly, a lot of people paying rent and it doesn't make sense right now. I pay rent and it's still whooping me. More relaxed credit score requirements. While good credit score is still important, USDA loans may be more forgiving than conventional loans when it comes to credit score requirements. This can open up home ownership opportunities to borrowers who may not qualify for other loan programs. No private mortgage insurance, PMI. USDA loans eliminate the need for PMI, which is an additional monthly fee for conventional loans with a down payment of less than 20%. This can further reduce your monthly housing costs. If you consider buying a home in a rural area and meet the USDA eligibility requirements, a USDA loan can be a great option to help you achieve your dream of home ownership. Now, what I personally did was I started researching it a little bit to see if it was real. Now they do have income requirements, not high, which is weird. You have to be in a certain income. So according to the video that again I linked, it is possible to buy a house with only $1,000 out of pocket using a USDA loan. And y'all make that, right? But here are the other requirements you need to meet in order to qualify for the loan. Have a credit score of 620 or higher, which is not difficult for some people. Have been at your current job for 2 years. That's not difficult either. Have proof that you have paid taxes for the last 2 years. Well, if you work where we work, you still have to pay taxes, right? Or you just have to show your tax returns. The house must be located in a rural area and meet USDA requirements. That's something else. And if you went on the website, you're able to see, you can punch in zip codes or addresses, and it will show you whether or not it's one of the loans that they can approve you for. It says, be prepared to pay for a home inspection, which can cost between $400 and $600. Income limits apply. The maximum income amount is based on your adjusted gross income, which takes into account deductions and the number of dependents you have. This is good for people with families. In some cases, you may be able to qualify for a USDA loan even if you filed for bankruptcy in the past 2 years or currently owe back taxes, as long as you have a payment plan in place. Be prepared to cover the mortgage payments, any existing debts, and the IRS payment plan. Self-employment individuals may qualify, but it may be a little more complicated. Again, with USDA lenders, they typically require a minimum of 12 months of stable and dependable income to qualify for a USDA loan. This means your income should be consistent and predictable. Here's a breakdown of acceptable work history scenarios. Minimum 12 months with the same employer. This is the most straightforward scenario. At least 12 months in the same line of work, even if not with the same employer. Let's say you're a plumber and you work 4 months here at this plumbing place, you move 4 months here with this plumbing place, at least you're in the same line of work. Truck drivers, we had to deal with that all the time. Truck driver work here for 10 months, another place for 2 years, another place for 3 years. I'm still a truck driver, I'm just moving companies. This demonstrates transferable skills and experience in your field. Truck driver. Income from other sources other than traditional employment. Income sources like pension, Social Security, self-employment can be considered with proper documentation. Look, I try to share information that can be helpful for everybody. I know who my target audience is, and my target audience is younger. That's who watches me, and it's primarily men, which is odd to me. But the ratio is, it's 74% men watch me, 74%. And that leaves only 26% of women, but I'm okay with that. I guess women just don't want to hear the truth because the truth hurts, dog. No, let me stop. But it's cool. Listen, fellas, if you're trying to change your life, if you're still watching me, and you don't know the steps to take, this website is very straightforward. It can't get any more straightforward than that. You just have to take a little bit of your time to go look it up for yourself. And if it's something that you aspire to do or something that you're aspiring for, take your steps now. Even if you've only been at the post office or wherever you're working for a year and a half, at least you will have a goal, because working here and you have no end goal makes 0 sense altogether. Now, the lady mentioned, the loan stuff that I mentioned in the video description. That stuff is just extras that happen when you work with us. And if some of that stuff helps you because you're you own a home and you got to make home repairs like that, every little bit counts. That's why I leave the information in the video description. It's not because I'm endorsing anybody. Because, post office, we talking about you can't endorse people. I'm not endorsing anybody. I don't know these people. And a lot of these people popped up because I went on the sites that are on light blue. So I went and I found that purchasing power through light blue. It was weird. And then, and that just happens to be something that a lot of people don't research. And I used it. I was like, yeah, purchasing power, shoot, I can get kids Christmas gifts. The BMG MONEY loans, that was something that was on their website at one time or something, or through purchasing power. Anyway, it was all affiliated with each other, and it was on the light blue website. So these people saying, oh, you can't do this. I'm not endorsing anybody, honestly. I'm just passing on information that's helpful because people use it. At the end of the day, I know people use it. There's people that don't comment on here and they write me behind the scenes all the time, all day. But this stuff is helpful. There's people that have never lived the American dream or even know what it's like to think about living the American dream. Take your steps. You work at a place that can, man, you might be broke right now because we're living in these rent times, but like the guy says in the video, and you'll hear it, he says he's never walked up to somebody that said they regret owning a home. Nobody. And if that's something that you aspire to do, this is another step, okay? All right, this is JH, and hopefully this information was good for you. And my dear, again, thank you so much. For those that watch for the first time, this was for the lady that is going through the chemo and the cancer, and she's a fellow postal worker, and the blessings, as you can see, y'all gave, I gave, and y'all keep giving, I'm gonna keep giving. All right, it's the least I can do. All right, keep it in the family. This is JH, and I'm out.
Unexpected expenses stressing you out? Get the money you need now with Loans for Feds, a program designed specifically for federal employees. Bad credit is not a problem. Application is fast and easy with same-day approvals. Apply now.